Good evening, everybody. Welcome here to Real Sports Live. We're in the beautiful city of Mission, Texas, as the Lady Cougars from Edinburg North High School come into town for Game 2 in District 31 6A, coming in to Mission High School versus the Lady Eagles. Both teams 1-0 in district play. La Jolla was the loser of Game 1 for Mission High School. They came out of there with a victory, and they're going to come here in their own home court for Game 1, or for their district home opener. As for the Lady Cougars, they're traveling their second time on the road. First one was at Edinburg Economides High School. They came out of there with a 3-0 victory in sets, and they're 1-0 as well. So we're going set good here for a good game. Both teams just finished a warm-up, kicking it back and forth to each other. And we're going to get this game underway very, very soon with the first serve coming up. We'll be right back here with a quick commercial break from our sponsors, and the game will get underway on Real Sports Live.
Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
Welcome back here. A quick message from our sponsor. One quick commercial. We're going to have, it looks like we're going to have the national anthem up next and player introductions here for the Lady Eagles as we await for tip-off. Great game set up between these two teams right here. 31 6A district home opener for the Lady Eagles of Mission High School. And the 1-0 Edinburg North Lady Cougars. Both teams 1-0.
Fans, please remember.
So we'll be right back here after introductions and the national anthem here on Real Sports Live.
Welcome to the Mission BF Newhouse Gymnasium on the campus of Mission High School, the home of the mighty Mission Eagles.
Service is attitude. How far are we willing to go to service our community, our dealership here for you, and you? Sky's the limit.
We're the Ray Texans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
And here are the player introductions for the Lady Cougars.
Number 7, Ariana Gonzalez. Number 8, Maddie Arrego. Number 10, Kaylee O'Brien. Number 12, Maya Espinosa. Number 13, Ariana Cubier. Number 14, Jade Guerra. And number 15, Alexis Espinosa.
Those are your Lady Cougars there from Edinburg North High School right now.
And now,
The Mission Eagles. Lady Eagles are going to be introduced here very, very soon.
Number 2, Diana Martinez. Number 3, number 4, Jocelyn Rodriguez. Number 7, Kayla Alaniz. Number 8, Vanessa Espinosa. Number 9, Vianney Escamilla. Number 10, Alina Number 11, Bailey
And those were the Lady Eagles for Mission, Texas.
Varsity assistant coaches, Priscilla Aparicio,
As we await, there's the coaches.
Krista Vasquez, Erica Molina, and Pearl Cantu.
Looks like we're about to have the national anthem up next. So we'll be right back on a quick commercial break. Can't get copyrighted. We'll be right back here after the anthem and serve number one up next here on Real Sports Live.
Of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We are Santa Rosa and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
We are Edinburg and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are La Villa and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
And we are back here, Real Sports Live, coming to you from Mission, Texas, as we are set to get the serve underway. Both teams, they just introduced the officials right now. Now the girls are going to head out to the sidelines, and their first starting six for each side is going to stay on the court. And we're going to get this game underway very, very shortly. I'm Brandon Guzman here on the call. There goes saying hi to each other, wishing each other good luck. Once again, I'm Brandon Guzman on the call. Eduardo Guzman on the camera. We're going to have it live to you here from Mission, Texas. Lady Eagles, Lady Cougars up next on Real Sports Live.
What I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Real Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
And we are back. Lady Eagles just broke out of the huddle. And we're going to give you the starting lineup for the Lady Eagles. Number 13 is going to be in the game, junior Michaela Castillo, alongside number 11, Bailey Hernandez. Number 10 in the front row, finishing it off, is Alina Hernandez as well. The libero, number 1, Maria Abrego. Back is number 12, Justice Cardenas, alongside number 8, Vanessa Espinosa. That's for the Lady Eagles. As for the Lady Cougars, we're going to have number 12, Maya Espinosa. Number 6, Stephanie Katsor. Number 10 down in the front row, Kaylee O'Brien, alongside number 15, Alexis Espinosa, and number 8, Maria Abrego. The libero here for the Lady Cougars is going to be number 4, Shaila Gaitan. Those are your starting 6. Let's cannot forget number 1, Excel Ramirez. And we're ready to get it underway here on Real Sports Live and in Mission, Texas. There's a whistle, and the first serve is up. That's number 12, Justice Cardenas, sending it over to the Cougars. O'Brien with the save. And miscommunication on the front row is going to be a point for the Lady Eagles out of Mission, Texas. They're going to start off 1-0, and Cardenas is going to be back to serve once again. Second serve underway, a dig right there by Gaitan, and not enough to keep it in play. And the Lady Eagles off to a great start, 2-0. Miscommunication off of the first point here for Edinburg North. There's Cardenas there on your screen with the serve as she sends it over. Back to O'Brien. She gets a third hit over the net. And Cardenas sets it up for Castillo. A big slam down, but Gaitan is there for it. And the point's going to go towards the Lady Eagles once again. Looks like one of the Lady Cougars had crossed over. So Lady Eagles up 3-0. This is a best of 5 game here. District play, varsity district play. Gaitan, O'Brien, now Ramirez with the hit. As it's going to be Hernandez with the third hit over for the Eagles. There goes Castillo with the big hit, inbounds, and that's a point. Another one for the Lady Eagles out of Mission High School, as they're now up 4-0. And the Lady Cougars have no answer for Justice Cardenas. And they really want to get her off of that serving spot. A little bit more miscommunication. Able to get it over is number 15, but that's going to go out of bounds. And the Lady Eagles get another one. 5-0 is the score, and another timeout called by Edinburg North. So we're going to be right back here on Real Sports Live after the break and a message from our sponsors.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're
And here we are back right after the timeout. Lady Eagles broke it out the huddle. There's the whistle. And here come the Lady Cougars on. Down 5-0. They're going to see Justice Cardenas once again with serve number 6 here in set 1. We'll see if the Lady Cougars were able to talk some stuff over, able to get the ball rolling as you see Gaitan getting the dig but not getting it over the net or in play for one of her teammates to help her out. 6-0 is the score, and the Lady Eagles get another point. Back to Gaitan. And the Lady Cougars, looks like they're not ready for what came to them here in Mission. As is it's going to be number 8, Abrego, getting it over with hit number 3. And there's Castillo back down the middle to Ramirez as she saves it, keeping it in play. And there's O'Brien. Ramirez, a big miscommunication, but able to get it over the net nonetheless. A good hit. And there's hit number 4, and the Lady Cougars get their first point of the game. And it's going to be Maddie Abrego, number 8, back with the serve for Edinburg North. And there goes the points. Point number 2 for the Lady Cougars. Able to hit the back row is the freshman that wasn't ready for it, Espinosa. She was our player of the game, Espinosa, a couple weeks ago here at the Mission tournament, as Mission High went 3-0 in tournament play. And there's another point for Edinburg North. Lady Cougars now trailing by 4 as they look to make a comeback, keep it a close game. That's what their goal is here. Their end goal is to win it, of course. But right now, they just need to stay in this one. And the hit number 3 is able to go over. That's Ramirez in the back row of great service here for Edinburg North. As they set it up for Excel Ramirez, and she gets another point there for her Lady Cougars. Speaking of Ramirez and player of the games at the Mission Tournament, she was our player of the game a couple weeks ago as well for Edinburg North. They went 3-0. Different days, of course, they played on. But Edinburg North was able to go 3-0 in pool play here at this same court. And it was Ramirez who was our player of the game. As Abrego sends it back over to the Lady Eagles, and a point from Kaylee O'Brien down in the front row goes to the Cougars, and they're now within 2 striking distance here as the game has switched positions over from the Lady Eagles down to the Lady Cougars as momentum has shifted. We'll see if they can keep up the great work, keep them in the loop. As Espinosa sends it over on hit number 3. They're going to set it up. The front row block stays in play. And there goes Ramirez. The setup, the spike. The Castillo keeping it in play. A lot of back and forth action, but the point's going to end up going to the Lady Cougars as they've rallied back down 7 at 1 point. Now down 1. Maddie Abrego starting it off once again here for Edinburg North. Looks like they're going to set it up for Castillo, but a double hit's going to give the Lady Cougars another point, and that's 7-7. And once down 7-0 was the Lady Cougars, and they took a timeout now as they have rallied back 7-7 to tie it up. The Lady Eagles take a timeout. We'll be right back here on Real Sports Live.
Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are the Orange Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rod Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
And he throws it down. And we're back here with the game. Lady Eagles out the huddle first once again. And the Lady Cougars still in the huddle, just broke it out right now. As they come back onto the court, it's going to be Abrego still serving here behind the service line as she goes for serve number 8. For number 8. They're going to set it up. Espinosa from the back row hitting it over. As they're going to set it up for Ramirez now from Edinburg North, finding the sweet spot. And the point's going to go towards the Lady Cougars out of Edinburg North High School, have now taken their first lead of the game here in set number 1. To tell the story, once down 7, now up 1. As Castillo gets the setup for Ramirez once again, and not able to get a good grip on the ball. It's going to be a point towards the Lady Eagles out of Mission High School, and we're tied up once again at 8-8. This time, new server in Trinity Garcia. Excuse me, that's number 11, Bailey Hernandez, serving it over for the Lady Eagles, and she gets an ace. As she gets another point for them, 9-8 as they take the lead now, regaining the lead here. Courtesy of Hernandez as she looks to do it again. Back to Gaitan. Able to keep it in play this time, and a misunderstanding from the back row, front row is going to give us another tie ball game, 9-9, as it looks like we're just going back and forth with points. That's going to be number 10, Kaylee O'Brien, back to serve. This time for her Lady Cougars. As they need hit number 3 to go over, and graciously it does. It's going to be Katsor setting up for Ramirez with a big hit. Able to keep it in play, though, is Cardenas for the Lady Eagles. A nice block by Castillo from the front row. Hit number 3, they're setting up Espinosa. And if she would have not tipped it, it would have been a point for the Cougars. She did. That was number 2, I believe. Zoe Gaitan tipping the ball, not letting it go out, and that's going to be 10-9. Lady Eagles up. It's going to be Michaela Castillo now serving it over for the Lady Eagles out of Mission High School. Ramirez with the hit, blocked by the front row. That's number 7, the freshman, Kaylee Alanis, with a nice block. And we're going to give you the replay. We have to on the right side of your screen, brought to you by Josh Moody Loans. Buy, refinance, and cash out now. As Castillo gets serve number 2 here, up 11-9. It's going to double hit for the Cougars and a point back to the Eagles as they're up 3. 12-9 is the score. Michaela Castillo back to serve. Here, number 3, getting it over. They're going to set it up. This time it's Espinosa. Soft serve. No good. And a block by the front row of the Lady Cougars. As Cardenas sets it up. This time it's for Alanis once again. And Ramirez calls for the hit over. She does get it over. The freshman tries to get a point for her team, cannot get it. And then Ramirez has an opportunity here to get one, but they're able to keep it in play, and that's going to be a point for the Lady Eagles, making it 13. As a freshman gets her point, that's number 8, Vanessa Espinosa. And it's going to be Castillo, Michaela Castillo to be exact, to serve once again. 13-9 is the score. Lady Eagles up. And looks like they're going to call a carrying on Mission. So the point's going to go to the Cougars, and we have some substitutions for the Eagles. Number 1, Maria Bregos coming into the game. For the Cougars, it's going to be number 7, Ariana Gonzalez, alongside number 14, Jade Guerra. It's going to be Gonzalez with the serve over for the Cougars as they trail by 3. Gaitan with the save. They set it up for the freshman. Espinosa hits it over, gets semi-blocked, and Ramirez calls for it. Front row block. It's going to be a point for the Lady Cougars. That was number 12 with the help, Maya Espinosa, the front row for Edinburg North, as Ariana Gonzalez steps back behind the line of service to hit it over. Lady Cougars trail by 2. They're going to call a double hit here for Mission, so the point's going to go back to Edinburg North as they now trail by 1 once again. Looking to tie it up is Gonzalez with the serve over to the Eagles. Setting it up, Espinosa. A nice save right there. That was actually Alanis, the other freshman. As the official's going to call a point for Edinburg North to tie it up, 13-13. Fans from Mission don't like it and don't understand what the call was for, but nonetheless, 13-all is the score. Gonzalez, I don't know if that's an ace, but we're going to call it one. Another point, 14-13 now as they take the lead by 1 once again. Back and forth ball game as we near the end or halfway mark of set number 1. Great awareness right there by the junior Justice Cardenas to the front row to get it back over. It's going to be Guerra with the hit, and the point goes back to the Lady Cougars, making it 15-13 now. That's Ariana Gonzalez, still behind the line of service, looking to get an ace, can't get it as the freshman was there for it. Able to keep it in play. They're going to set it up. Ramirez. Bunch of saves going on right there. The rally out of bounds, and the point's going to go back to the Cougars. Too much power. 16-13 is a score here in Mission, Texas. Looking to see who the first team is going to call a timeout. It's going to be Gonzalez with the serve. We're going to call that an ace as well. Make that 17-13 now. Only 8 points away from the victory of set number 1 of the Lady Cougars. And the Lady Eagles need a lot to look forward to here. It's going to be Gonzalez staying with the same serve, but too much power out of bounds. And that point goes back to the Lady Eagles trying to keep themselves in this ball game. It's going to be number 3, Madison Garcia, stepping into the court now for the Lady Eagles. Subbing out was Justice Cardenas. As we get the serve over, that was number 10, Alina Hernandez. The ball rolling on the top of the net, and it does not go in the Cougars' favor as the Eagles are now within 2. There's Hernandez with the serve once again. And a point by number 12, Maya Espinosa. The Lady Cougars get point number 18 as they have a 3-point lead now. And more substitutions. This is going to be number 8, Maddie Abrego, subbing back into the game for the Cougars. She's going to be holding down the front row as Excel Ramirez sends it over to the Lady Eagles. Front row blocked, that's Espinosa. And another point for the Lady Cougars. Of course, here it comes into the replay by Refinance and Cash Out Now, sponsored by Josh Moody Loans. As you wait to see the front row block, here it comes. Bang, Espinosa. No answer for the Lady Eagles as Ramirez sends it over once again. Up 19-15. Looking to come out of here a set number 1 victory. That's number 8, Abrego with the hit. Almost miscommunication right there. Miscommunication is a very important part here of volleyball. Got to figure out who's getting what when people aren't looking. And Guerra wasn't able to get it over with point number 4, or excuse me, with hit number 3. That's going to be another point for the Lady Eagles as they're now within 3, still striking distance. It's going to be the freshman, Vanessa Espinosa, number 8, back with the serve, down by 3 for her Eagles. Abrego with the hit once again, right towards the back row. Try to cause miscommunication. We're going to have a double hit from Mission. So the Lady Cougars enter the 20-point range here in set number 1. It's going to be Kaylee O'Brien stepping back into the ball game in the front row as Shayla Gaitan serves it over to the Lady Eagles. And a double hit. They're going to call that actually a carry for Mission. It's going to be point 21 for the Cougars. And here comes the timeout we were talking about earlier. Mission calling it up. We'll be right back here on Real Sports Live. Lady Cougars with the serve after this.
Later, touchdown. We are the Los Lady Falcons, and this is Real Sports Live.
Aquí, en la Universidad de Texas A&M Kingsville, somos una familia. Nosotros nos apoyamos. Trabajamos juntos. Crecemos juntos. Triunfamos juntos. Nos inspiramos los unos a los otros para convertirnos en las grandes mentes del futuro. Estamos aquí para asegurarnos que tú triunfes. Aplica hoy para empezar. Es tu momento.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And here we are back after the timeout. Gaitan back behind the line of service for the Cougars, sending it over to Mission. They're going to set it up. It's going to be number 7 with the hit, Alanis O'Brien sending it over back. Miscommunication of the front row, and the point goes towards the Lady Cougars. 22-16 is the score, and only 3 points for for Edinburg North, and they're out of here victorious in set number 1 as Gaitan sends it over back to Mission once again. The setup this time, it's Garcia, and the point's going to go towards the Eagles. Not able to get a good block from the front row of Edinburg North. It's going to be number 13, Michaela Castillo, subbing into the game. The front row to be exact. And it looks like they're reversing the call, so we're going to actually take a look at our replay, see what happened there. We're going to give the Cougars the point 22 as the block comes. I don't know what they called there. Here's the serve back over from Gaitan. O'Brien reaching over the net, and it's going to be a point. This time the Eagles get the point back. Ball does not lie, as the score is 23-17 actually. Ramirez with the hit over. Saved by Espinosa as they set it up for Castillo. In the field of play inside the white lines, and the point goes to the Lady Eagles of Mission High School. Make that 18. That was number 7 on the serve, Kaylee Alanis for the Lady Eagles. Front row block, Guerra and O'Brien. The whistle is blown, and the point gets awarded to Mission High School. Lady Eagles now within 4, striking distance, 23-19. Only hope to keep the rally going from here, and their momentum staying on their side as we get an ace. And that's point 20 for Mission High School, 23-20. And the Lady Cougars are going to call the timeout here, letting the Eagles come back. Not always what they want to happen, as they're within 3 points. 50 seconds on the clock for the timeout. We'll be right back here, and the Lady Eagles will be serving after the break.
See you later, touchdown.
And look for your motors, we're moving forward. Same great service, same great people, same great cars and trucks, and these great white letters. Our vision is crystal clear. Look for your motors. We're on the move.
We're the Lady Cougars, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
And here we are back after the timeout. That was number 7, Kaylee Alanis with the serve over, as the point gets awarded to Edinburg North. They're at game point. And the official is going to reverse it once again as the point goes to the Lady Eagles. Now, these officials don't know what they're doing. I believe so. There's O'Brien trying to make a case, trying to figure out what's going on. You see her there talking to the official. Getting her teammate up. And it's going to be the point awarded to the Lady Eagles. And now back to serve, Kaylee Alanis once again getting it over the net. Serving it up for O'Brien. Miscommunication between Brian and Ramirez, but nonetheless it gets over. 23-21. The point goes back to the Lady Eagles of Mission High School, making that 22. As the Lady Eagles have had a lead, lost it, rallied back, hasn't gained it back since. But here they are within 1 point and 3 for the victory of set number 1. 23-22 is the score. Alanis sending it over. Lady Cougars looking to come out of set number 1 with the victory, not wanting the Eagles to come back as Castillo sends that out the white lines. It's going to be game point for Edinburg North. Substitutions coming in, coming out for the Lady Eagles. It's going to be Maria Abrego, number 1, subbing in for that was for the Eagles. For the Cougars, it's going to be number 6, Stephanie Kotsor, coming into the game. alongside number 4, Shaila Gaitan. They set it up for Espinosa. A huge block by the front row, keeping it in play as Garcia gets the setup, gets the hit, and the point goes towards Mission High School, 23 now. More substitutions. Garcia is going to come out after getting a point, but they're going to put in number 12, Justice Cardenas. The girl that sent them to 7-0 here to start off the game, she's going to go back to the service line. Espinosa with the setup, hitting it over, and they're going to give the point to the Lady Eagles, as that was a carry or a double hit. That's what the official's going to call it. Now 24-24. I believe it's win by 2. Cardenas with the serve. The Lady Cougars playing real conservative, just trying to keep the ball over as Castillo gets a big hit, and that's point 25. But it is win by 2. Here we are in district play. Both teams 1-0. Great teams going on. Two of the top teams here in District 31-6 safe for volleyball. It's going to be Justice Cardenas looking to get point number 26 here and win set number 1. As there she goes, sending it over. Lady Cougars not going down without a fight. Bryan playing conservative, doesn't get the point, trying to get a soft serve. As Espinosa is going to come with the power, but gets it blocked, stays in play. Ramirez sends it to Kotzor to send it to O'Brien with the hit, and the point goes towards the Lady Cougars, making it 25-25. Oh man, back and forth ball game as we said it. It is win by 2, so who knows how long it's going to take for set number 1 to be over. It's Maria Abrego with the serve. And the Lady Cougars get the point. Mistakes aren't just on the Eagles side. So now we're in game point for the Lady Cougars. One more point, they win the set. Abrego sending it, and there's a set. Point number 27 comes, and set number 1 goes as we enter set number 2 right back here in Real Sports Live after the break. Set 1 won by the Cougars 27-25. We'll be right back here after these messages from our sponsors on Real Sports Live.
University, Kingsville. We are a family. We support each other through thick and thin. We work together, grow together, excel together. We inspire each other to become the great minds of the future. We are here to ensure you succeed. Apply today to get started. This is your time.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Awesome!
Service is attitude. How far are we willing to go to service our community, our dealership here for you, and you? Sky's the limit.
We're the Red Texans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We are Santa Rosa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Forever Memories Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
We are Edinburg Villa and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are La Villa and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc. You're gonna find the opportunity to purchase the.
And here we are back with set number 2. Set to get underway here. Just a few seconds after set number 1 was won by the Lady Cougars, 27-25. They're up 1-0 in sets. Up 1-0 here in district play alongside the Lady Eagles as well. Both teams 1-0. That's why this game is so intense, so back and forth. Both two great teams here. Two of the top teams in District 31 6A going at it. It's going to be Gaitan there subbing into the game right before the set starts. And number 6, Stephanie Kotsor, sends it over to start off set number 1, and she gets the ace. Keeping it in between the lines is Kotsor as she goes back behind the line of service to send it over once again here to the Lady Eagles. And Kotsor goes again with the save, putting her life on the line. And we're going to have the point for Mission. It looks like one of the Lady Cougars crossed over under the net or something like that. It's going to be number 4. The freshman, Jocelyn Rodriguez, subbing into the game and stepping back behind the line of service here for Mission Eagle, for the Mission Lady Eagles. There's Rodriguez sending it over. 1-1 is the score. And O'Brien, just too much power over all the heads of the Lady Eagles. And they get point number 2. A 2-0 start. Or 2-1 start here for Mission. As Rodriguez sends it, and that goes out, and the point goes back to the Lady Cougars. 2-2, all tied up once again. First 1-25 wins it. Win by 2. You saw the last set, a very intense ending as the Lady Eagles were able to come back. And they get point number 3 awarded, courtesy of Michaela Gaitan, finding the soft spot in the Lady Cougars defense. And another ace. This time it continues to be the freshman Jocelyn Rodriguez. Excuse me, that was actually number 11. That was the senior leadership, Bailey Hernandez. She gets served number 2, up 4-2. Looking for another ace, doesn't get it. The save by Gaitan sends it over back to the Lady Eagles. And soft served once again. That's the senior with point number 5. That was Hernandez, number 10. And Hernandez, number 11, both seniors. You have Alina Hernandez and Bailey Hernandez. Alina is the one that got the point just now. Bailey's the one serving it over as O'Brien gets the setup. Tipped by the front row. Hit number 3 comes as they keep it in play. Lady Cougars down by 3. Ramirez with the setup gets it over. The Lady Eagles keep it in play. Back to the freshman Espinosa, not able to keep it in play, and the point goes towards the Lady Eagles once again to make it number 6 and a 4-point lead. It's going to be Bailey Hernandez back once again with the serve here for Mission. Sending it right to Ramirez as they set it back up for her. Gets it over. Saved by Espinosa. rallies here. O'Brien looks to end it. It's going to stay alive by the back row of the Eagles, and the point's going to go as the officials call the double hit on Mission. They're going to give the Lady Cougars point number 3. That's going to be Kaylee O'Brien back to serve here for Edinburg North. Down 3, once down 7. They rallied back, ended up winning set number 1. And the front row tip, that's number 12, Maya Espinosa. Getting the Cougars point number 4. As we mentioned, Bailey Hernandez and Alina Hernandez for the Lady Eagles. The Lady Cougars have their own pair of Espinosas. It's number 12, Maya Espinosa, and number 15, Alexis Espinosa. And it doesn't help the fact that they're both in at the same time right now on the front row. That was Alexis Espinosa with the hit there for the Cougars, keeping it in play, down 2 as they set it up for Excel Ramirez, the big hit. Back to Ramirez once again, and that goes out of bounds. The point goes towards the Lady Eagles of Mission, Texas. Up 3 once again, 7-4 is the score. As it's going to be Michaela Castillo, excuse me, serving it over for Mission as that goes out of bounds, just over the white line, barely making it out. That's point number 5 for the Cougars. Substitutions here. Jade Guerra subbing in the front row here for Edinburg North, and number 7, Ariana Gonzalez, back to serve here for the Cougars. Gonzalez sends it over. As that is not able to go over the net, point goes towards the Lady Cougars. Gonzalez was the one here that was able to give and extend the lead here for the Lady Cougars later on in set number 1. She's one of the ones that got them up to the 20s and the mid-20s that got them their point. Ramirez, the setup, too much power over the white line once again as that point goes back to the Lady Eagles. More substitutions. Number 3's coming in, Madison Garcia for Lady Eagles. It's going to be their serve from Alina Hernandez. As that goes over the net, these girls too much power, got to keep them out of the weight room as that point goes to the Lady Cougars. More substitutions. Number 13, Abriana Gubriel subs in. First time we see her tonight. As there's Excel Ramirez getting over the net for the Cougars. And there goes Gubriel with the hit. Miscommunication from the left side of the court for the Lady Cougars gives the point to the Eagles as they go up by 2. 9-7 is a score. It's going to be the freshman stepping back behind the line of service, doing her duty, Vanessa Espinosa with the hit. Barely getting it over, almost an ace. It's just going to be Guerra with hit number 3 for the Cougars. Setting it up for Guerra once again, almost finding the weak spot, and Eagle was there to recover. Gubriel hitting it over, too much power once again. And the Lady Eagles of Mission, Texas getting to the double digits. Point number 10, up by 3. It's going to be Espinosa serving it once again. Looking for aces is all she wants. It's going to be Jade Guerra playing pinball off of the Lady Cougars, or excuse me, the Lady Eagles, making that point number 8. Looking to get back into this ball game. Within striking distance is what they are, but they want to stay with them right neck and neck. They want to be tied up at 10. It's going to be number 6, Stephanie Katsor, or excuse me, number 4, Shayla Gaitan serving it up next here for the Lady Cougars. The save by Cardenas, the setup by Alanis, and the point for the Lady Eagles, making that 11. Another substitution here. We're going to have number 13, Michaela Castillo, stepping back into the front row for the Lady Eagles. This is going to be Kaylee Alanis stepping back behind the line of service. Another freshman getting her turn. As Alanis sends it over. That's O'Brien. Thought she hit it too much power. Able to keep it in play. Trying to get the block. Doesn't, but the save by Ramirez. And Cubriel right there with the hit. Point goes inbounds, and it's going to go towards the Lady Cougars. But they're going to switch it. These officials are confusing me. Nonetheless, we have 2 substitutions. It's actually Kotsur coming into the game. Stephanie Kotsur. And she's going to be serving this time alongside number 15, Alexis Espinosa, subbing in. And the point was awarded to Edinburg North. They get 9, but the point goes back to Mission as we have another 3-point difference. Now substitutions here for Mission. That's number 3 coming out. Madison Garcia. Coming in is the freshman Jocelyn Rodriguez. Going back to serve is also Rodriguez. She's going to come in and be of service here for her Lady Eagles. Up by 3. O'Brien trying to shrink in the lead, but she extends it for Mission. 13-9 is a score. Rodriguez with the serve once again, barely getting it over the net. That's going to be Espinosa hitting it. Back to Cardenas. The setup. And to carry the 2 hits. Double hit there. That point is going to go back to the Eagles. 14-9 is a score now. As the Lady Eagles close, 1 point closer, and halfway to 25. Rodriguez with the hit. Ramirez trying to keep it in play. It's going to be Espinosa with hit number 3, and another 2 double hit. That point's going to go back to the Lady Eagles, making that 15-9. Six-point difference here as Ramirez almost gets the hit, but the save by Cardenas and a hit over by Hernandez keeps it in play. As Castillo is trying to get a kill here, doesn't get it. Ramirez putting her life on the line here. The block almost by O'Brien. She sets it up. It's Gabriel with the hit. As Gabriel keeps it in play now. Ramirez with the setup, the hit, and the point. So the Lady Cougars out of Edinburg North High School. They now shrunk the lead down to 5. And another substitution. That's number 8, Maddie Abrego subbing into the game. 15-10 as Abrego tries to put her Cougars back up in play. Down by 5. Keep them within striking distance is what their main goal is. As we got some shoelace tying on the court. And we're ready to get things started here. Abrego with an ace. Making it look easy as she gets point number 11, down 4 now. She gets serve number 2 here. Doesn't get the ace. As they're able to keep it in play. Hit number 3 from Ramirez. It goes over. Looks like it was going out of bounds, but Cardenas saves it. And miscommunication, but able to keep it in play as Kotsur is going to set it up for Espinosa, the soft serve hit. There goes Ramirez with the hit once again. Big hit. Keeping it in play is the freshman. Another freshman with the hit. That was Ramirez, or Rodriguez, excuse me. And a bad hit off of the hands. Telling her coach she meant to do that. It's going to give the Lady Eagles point number 16. More substitutions. Zoe Gaitan subbing into the game for Edinburg North. That's Bailey Hernandez with the serve over the net. And the point double hit from the Cougars is going to give the Lady Eagles point number 17 as they're up by 6 once again. Hernandez with the serve. And an ace as the Lady Cougars back row thought that was going out of bounds. but just enough power and accuracy from Hernandez gets him to point number 18. And the timeout gets called by Edinburg North. We're going to be right back here on Real Sports Live after a message from our sponsors. Lady Eagles with the serve after the break. 18-11 is the score. We'll be right back here on Real Sports Live.
Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
And here we are back after the timeout. Eagles on the court. Lady Cougars breaking it out. 18-11 is the score here as we near the end of set number 2. We got one of the coaches from the Lady Eagles doing the skanky leg right there. Getting the floor dry. So they brought the towel out. Looks like it's dry enough. We're going to be right back here. Resuming the action now. Bailey Hernandez serving it up. 18-11, up by 7. Able to keep it in place. Kotsor off of the net. O'Brien can't get it to go. It's point number 19. The Lady Eagles one step closer to victory here in set number 2. Hernandez with the serve once again. Back to Gaitan as they set it up for Espinosa. The huge block by Michaela Castillo, the front row. Gets them point 2-0, number 20 on the scoreboard. The Lady Eagles, she's excited about that as well as the fans from Mission. As O'Brien gets hit number 3 over the net. Castillo with the hit. Keeping it in play is Ramirez with the save there. As they set up for Castillo once again, looking for another big hit. O'Brien's there for the block nonetheless. As Kotsor sets it up, this time it is Gaitan coming out of nowhere. Both Gaitans in the back row. And the point's going to go to the Lady Cougars after a double hit. And they look to rally back here after a little mistake, or a little mishap from the Lady Eagles, looking to capitalize off mistakes here. And there's O'Brien with the serve over to Mission. Castillo, the setup, the big hit, the save. Back to Espinosa, the hit. And the point's going to go to Mission. Make that 21-12, and a 9-point difference is what we're staring at right here at the scoreboard. It's going to be Michaela Castillo with the with the serve from the line of service. And that point's going to go back to the Lady Eagles. Lady Cougars trying to plead a case as she went over the net. The officials are not going to call that. It's going to be point 22, 10-point difference now. Castillo, the serve. And that goes out of bounds. A mishap, mistakes. Pile on and mistakes are being capitalized on as the point number 23 enters the board for Mission High School. Michaela Castillo, number 13, looking for a game point here up next. A nice serve saved as Ramirez sends it over. That was number 8 on the hit. Vanessa Espinosa, the freshman, getting game point here for Mission High School, making it 24-12. And Castillo is going to stay back once again, looking for game point, looking to be 1-1 here as they set it up for Espinosa. And the point goes back to the Lady Cougars. If they can rally back from this, they can do anything. 24-13, 11-point difference. Substitutions, that's number 12 for the Lady Eagles. Justice Cárdenas subbing in. for the Lady Cougars is going to be number 14, Jade Guerra, and number 7, Ariana Gonzalez, who's going to be back behind the line of service to send it over to the Lady Eagles. Not getting it over the net. That's going to do it here in set number 2, make that point 25 as the Lady Eagles win this one 25-13. Not as intense as the first set. But nonetheless, we are tied up at 1-1. This is a best of 5. So this could send us all the way to 3-2. We never know. We'll be right back here on Real Sports Live after these messages from our sponsors with set number 3.
I love what I do. I
really love what I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Real Sports Live is the Concession Stand. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are the Harlingen Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi.
Here we are back, a minute left here in between sets as we go to set number 3. Set number 1, a very intense, won by the Lady Cougars, 27-25. Set number 2, not as intense, as the Lady Eagles came out of there victorious with a very good commanding lead, 25-13. We look forward to set number 3 as we have about 50 seconds left and a couple more messages from our sponsors. We'll be right back here in just a bit here on Real Sports Live.
Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I helped to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
We are those Red Lady Falcons, and this is Real Sports Live.
And we are back here at Real Sports Live, set number 3, only 10 seconds away. Lady Eagles are already on the court, ready to go. There's the Lady Cougars, you see them in the huddle. They're about to break out. And there's the buzzer. We're about to get this underway. Set number 3. Just a quick reminder, very intense. Set number 1, 27-25. Had to take that past 25 to win by double digits, win by 2. And in set number 2, we just witnessed that one. That was a 25-13 win for the Lady Eagles. We're tied at 1-1 in sets. We'll see who goes up and who has the advantage as we go to set number 4 after this. It's going to be the freshman, number 4, Jocelyn Rodriguez, to serve it first here for Mission. All hands on deck needed here in this one for both sides of the ball. As we await the whistle, here it is, and we got set number 3 underway. Rodriguez with the serve. Back to Espinosa, huge hit, able to keep it in play. As O'Brien can't get the block and the help from her teammates, the Lady Eagles are going to strike first here in set number 3. It's going to be Rodriguez, a freshman, once again, serving it over. And the point off after a double hit is going to go back to the Lady Eagles. Rodriguez serving it over for the third time here in set number 3 as O'Brien sends it. Not in between the white lines. Lady Eagles get point number 3 now. No answer here for Edinburg North. No answer for the Lady Eagles from Edinburg North, as the phone is still ringing. Rodriguez hitting it over, looking for the soft touch, gets it, but it gets saved. Keeping it in play is Hernandez. Not able to get it over the net. The Lady Eagles get point number 4. And an ace by the freshman, making that 5 as the Lady Eagles for Mission, Texas. Mission High School to be exact. Get point number 5, or up 5-0, and the freshman gets serve number 6 here underway. Soft serve, getting it over. There's O'Brien looking for the hit, the kill, and gets it. Point number 1 to the Lady Cougars here in set number 3 as they try to rally back, try to stay in this one. That was Abrego with the hit over for the Lady Cougars. As a double hit called on O'Brien's going to give the point back to the Lady Eagles to make it 6-1, another 5-point difference. Multiple whistles, don't know what that's for. It's going to be Hernandez with the serve, but Castillo with the hit, huge hit. As the Lady Cougars huddle up there in the middle of the court, playing hot potato. The big block by the front row, O'Brien and Espinosa gets the point there for the Cougars, making that 6-2, a 4-point difference now. It's going to be Kaylee O'Brien back behind the line of service, hitting it over. As we have another point going back to the Cougars. Not sure what that one was for, but they'll take it. 6-3 now. (6-3) now, 3-point difference. O'Brien with serve number 2 coming up next. Nice serve, getting it over, keeping it in place, setting it up for Castillo. Front row block. As Hernandez sends it over, saved by Castillo, getting another huge hit. Or just finding the weak spot there in the Cougars defense. We're going to have another substitution. The freshman is going to step back in. It's all 3 freshmen are in the game here for the Lady Eagles. That was number 7 stepping in, Kaylee Alanis. Nonetheless, Michaela Castillo with the serve. 7-3 is the score, and she makes it 8. 8-3 now, another 5-point difference. Lady Eagles looking solid here in set 3 as they did in set number 2. Almost rallied back and won, but just didn't have enough time and enough points to work with. Castillo sending it over, looking for the ace, doesn't get it. The setup for Espinosa, keeping it in play. Alanis with the hit and the kill. Another point for the Lady Eagles. 9-3 is the score. Castillo with the hit and another point. Never mind that. Lady Cougars able to keep it in play, and here comes the point now. Making that the double-digit 10 right there as we await to see when the Cougars are going to call their timeout to regroup. Down 7 was the story once, and the story again for the Lady Cougars. Castillo would serve number are serving again here. It's a setup for Ramirez, looking for point number 4, doesn't get it. The setup back, it's going to be Hernandez with the hit. And there's Alanis. Point number 11 comes for the Lady Eagles. That point's going to go towards the Cougars. Probably crossing under the net or over the net. And we have more substitutions for the Lady Eagles. It's number 12, junior Justice Cardenas subbing in. Here for the Cougars, we have number 14 going to the front row, Jade Guerra. Stepping back behind the line of service is number 7, Ariana Gonzalez. There she is with the serve. And they get point number 5 now, trying to rally back off of mistakes from the Lady Eagles as they try to capitalize. 11-5 is the score, a 6-point difference. Gonzalez with the hit over. As they set it up, Espinosa. And a nice dig right there. Not enough to set her teammates up. It's going to be a point for the Lady Cougars. Now within 5. Substitutions here for Mission. You see them stepping in the game. That's number 9. First time we see her, Vianney Escamilla steps in. The point from Gonzalez stays in play as Guerra keeps it in. One last hit, not able to get it over the net was Gonzalez, and the point goes back to the Lady Eagles. A 6-point difference once again, another substitution. Madison Garcia stepping in for the freshman. And it's going to be Elena Hernandez. Back behind the line of service for the Lady Eagles, up 6. Getting it over, looking for the ace, but the save from the back row gets it in play. As they set it up for Ramirez. The big hit and the kill. That was Excel Ramirez. That ain't point number 7 for her Lady Cougars. As we have a 5-point difference once again. The story is for the Lady Cougars right now, they can't get away from that number 5, the 5-point difference. It's going to be Ramirez with the serve. As Gonzalez hits it over. Conservative hit. And a hit by the freshman, Kaylee Alanis. Able to find a spot where no Cougars were at, making it 13 and more subs. Number 8's coming back in. Vanessa Espinosa. She's going to be serving as well here for the Lady Eagles. I don't know if they call that an ace, but we're going to call it one. Make that point number 14. Courtesy Espinosa. And the point, that was Jade Guerra starting it off, hitting it over to the Lady Eagles. Not able to keep it in play as it's going to be a point. 14-8 is the score. More substitutions. Kaylee O'Brien comes in, number 10, the front row, the back row. And the one serving right now on your screen is number 4, Shyla Gaitan, looking for the ace, doesn't get it. The save by Cardenas of the Lady Eagles. A setup. Abrego. Not able to keep it between the white lines, and that's going to be point number 15 for the Lady Eagles as they find themselves halfway through set number 3 with the lead. Another point for the Lady Eagles, an ace. We're going to call that courtesy of Kaylee Alanis, the other freshman. Alanis, another ace, back to back, making that 17-8. And the Lady Eagles take a very, very commanding lead here. 9 points And there goes Jade Guerra starting it off the point and getting it for the Cougars as they look to enter point number 10, currently at 9. We'll see if they can get into the double digits. More substitutions. It's number 15, Alexis Espinosa, alongside number 6, Stephanie Kotzor, stepping into the game. And a huge hit from the front row. O'Brien and Espinosa gets the Lady Cougars into double digits. And then once again, here goes the story. I'm going to say it. Down 7 are the Lady Cougars. Good rally going on. Abrego looks to end it. Doesn't. Stays in play. They set it up for Castillo. The big hit finds a soft spot, and the point goes back to the Lady Eagles, making it 18-10. An 8-point difference and another substitution. That's number 4 coming in. Jocelyn Rodriguez. She makes an appearance back behind the line of service here for the Cougars. Knocking O'Brien down on the hit, keeping it in play though. And we're going to have a carry for the Eagles and a point for the Cougars. Another 7-point difference. We're back at it again. I'm going to keep repeating it every time it comes on. It's not the lucky 7 here for Edinburg North. As the serve from Abrego and the hit by Abrego gets the Lady Eagles point number 19. Not able to get a good, not able to get under the ball enough. That last one hitting it straight towards the floor. As O'Brien sends it over, looking for the point. And Ramirez comes in with the cleanup and saves the day for the Lady Cougars. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We're back here. 7-point difference, 19-2 is the score. O'Brien with the serve for the Lady Cougars. As they set it up for Ramirez, a big hit. And the freshman keeping in play. Yes, Castillo sending it over. The setup back to Ramirez, looking for another huge hit. Can't get it over the net, and the point goes to the Lady Eagles, and they enter the 20-point range. That's number 2 coming in, Zoe Gaitan for the Lady Cougars. And for the Lady Eagles, it's going to be number 7, Kaylee Alanis, the freshman. And all 3 freshmen are on the court at the same time. Michaela Castillo serving it over once again. And Gaitan, a mistake, gets the Lady Eagles point number 20 as they end up calling a timeout. They got some things to talk about, a lot of things to talk about to be exact. 1 minute on the clock for the timeout. We'll be right back here on Real Sports Live. Lady Eagles with the serve after this.
The Texas A&M Kingsville. Somos una familia. Nosotros nos apoyamos. Trabajamos juntos. Crecemos juntos. Triunfamos juntos. Nos inspiramos los unos a los otros para convertirnos en las grandes mentes del futuro. Estamos aquí para asegurarnos que tú triunfes. Aplica hoy para empezar. Es tu momento.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And 21-12 is the story right now, and the score on the scoreboard in set number 3 is going to be number 13, Michaela Castillo, sending it over once again to the Lady Cougars as they need hit number 3 to go over, and it does. Lady Cougars trying to rally back from a big lead and a big difference. It's going to be Kotzor setting it up for Ramirez, getting the point, does not saved by the back row, Rodriguez. And Hernandez can't get over the ball. That's going to go straight down on their side of the court, and the point goes to the Lady Cougars, making it 13. More substitutions. We're going to have Cardenas coming back in for the Lady Eagles. And the double dynamic duo right here, Jade Guerra on the front row. And Ariana Gonzalez right there sending it over. You saw her. They're going to both coming into the game as they set it up for Guerra, able to get it over the net. The setup this time, it's Alanis, able to get it right in between the white lines, and that's going to be point 22, the freshman, Kaylee Alanis. Another point for her Lady Eagles, and it's going to be one of the Hernandez's, Alina Hernandez to be exact. Back behind the line of service, and a quick substitution, but just before she serves it over, is going to be the junior, Madison Garcia, stepping into the front row. As we await the serve from Hernandez, gets it over the net. Nice save right there by the back row, and Guerra lets her teammate send it over. Blocked by the front row, and Ramirez saves it, keep it in play. And a double hit by the Cougars, going to give the Lady Eagles point number 23, and they're 2 points within striking distance and winning set number 3 here. As Hernandez was there with the serve. Trying to get this mic to sit right on me. It keeps falling. There's Ramirez with a hit. Lady Eagles falling left and right, trying to keep it in play, and they do. Setting it up for Ramirez once again. The huge block by Garcia, the front row. Gets the point for the Lady Eagles. And that's point number 24, game point. Here we go with instant replay. You know we have to do it to you. Brought to you by Josh Moody Loans. Lady Cougars not able to keep it on their side of the court to where another teammate of theirs can get it back over. It's going to be Hernandez with game point serve here coming up. Guerra with the serve, the setup, and straight to the net. And the Lady Eagles are 2-1 here in set play. 25-13 is the final score here in set number 3. As they're up 2-1, we're gonna have set number 4 coming at you up next here after the break on Real Sports Live. 3 minutes. We'll be right back at the 1:30 mark on the clock.
See you later, touchdown.
And look for your motors, we're moving forward. Same great service, same great people, same great cars and trucks, and these great white letters. Our vision is crystal clear. Look for your motors. We're on the move.
We're the Lady Cougars, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Here at Texas A&M University, Kingsville, we are a family. We support each other through thick and thin. We work together, grow together, excel together. We inspire each other to become the great minds of the future. We are here to ensure you succeed. Apply today to get started. This is your time.
It down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
As promised, we're back here with 1 minute left this time. Had to get a correction on a name spelling. It was misspelled here on the roster. So I'd like to apologize to Kayla Alanis's father. He said he's watching. They're telling me he's watching from home and that he's pretty mad. So Mr. Alanis, I'm sorry. I'm going to get it corrected. It's not my fault. It's just reading what was on the roster. 25-13, the Lady Eagles won set number 3. 30 seconds left till set number 4. The Lady Eagles break it out. And you see the Lady Cougars here trying to discuss what's going on, what they can do, what they can fix. Trying to capitalize off mistakes by the Lady Eagles. Trying to do what they can do to stay in this ball game and not leave with a loss. Trying to stay 2-0 or trying to stay over 500 here as we have week 2 of district going on right now. Lady Eagles well on their way and well on pace to advance to 2-0 in district play. We'll see if they can do just that. They just got to close it out here in set number 4. Lady Eagles on the court having fun. You see the Lady Cougars breaking it out. And we're going to get this set underway here very, very shortly. So once again, Mr. Alanis, I apologize for the misspelling and the mispronunciation of your daughter's name. I hope you can forgive me. Lady Cougars going to start off serve number 4. That's number 6 with the serve, Stephanie Katsor, as she gets ready to send it over to the Lady Eagles in set number 4 very shortly. As Katsor sends it straight to the net, not able to get it over. The Lady Eagles are going to start off with point number 1 here in set 4. Quick substitution just after 1 point. The freshman is going to step back into the game, Jocelyn Rodriguez. She's also going to step back behind the line of service and send it over to the Lady Cougars. And that point's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to go back to the Lady Eagles as they start off 2-0. That was the same start they had here in set number 3. We'll see if their transition and the momentum carries over to finish it off. Rodriguez with the serve. One more hit as Ramirez sends it back over the net to the Eagles. They set it up for Castillo. Huge hit and the point towards the Lady Eagles out of Mission High School. That's number 3 on the board. And another huge hit by Michaela Castillo from the front row. Rodriguez serving it over once more. Thought about it too much, and the point goes back to the Lady Eagles with number 4. Rodriguez serve number 5 underway. And Katsor sets it up for Espinosa, and the kill comes, and the point goes towards the Lady Cougars, making it 4-1. Trying to stay in this ball game as much as possible. Can't let it slip away from them. That's the last thing they want to do here. Want to come out of here fighting. It's going to be number 8, Maddie Abrego with the serve. Not able to get it over, and the point goes back for number 5 for Mission High School. New server in the game, or new server going back behind the line for the Lady Eagles is the senior Bailey Hernandez. She's going to send it over, getting it over. Too much power and over the white line. Point goes to Edinburg North. It's going to be Kaylee O'Brien now, serving it over to the Eagles. Very conservative server. Just serves it enough to get it over. Doesn't look for the kill. Haven't seen that from her yet. She saves it, keeps it in play. The setup this time is Ramirez once again. As hit number 3 is not able to go over, and the point goes back to the Cougars. They're within 2 now. 5-3 is a score here in set number 4. Lady Eagles are leading, and the Lady Cougars are looking to come back. O'Brien with a serve and the ace. Miscommunication from the back row gets the Lady Cougars point number 4, and they're within 1 once again. O'Brien starting off the play. As the play continues, the rally continues. The setup this time, Castillo once again looking for a big hit. Doesn't get it. The Lady Cougars are there for it. Katsor to be exact. As Ramirez sends it over, the setup for Castillo once again looking for the big hit. She's trying to play it safe as possible. Ramirez gets her turn at it. And Cárdenas sends it over the line. And that point goes back to Edinburg North, making it 5 up. 5-5 is the score. And it all starts with Kaylee O'Brien. Able to keep it in place somehow. That did not touch the floor. O'Brien's going to send it to Kotsor, set it up for Espinosa, and point number 6 comes, and the Lady Cougars have their first lead since since set number 2, as we're in 4 right now. 6-5 is the score. The hit by Castillo, and Abrego and Espinosa coming in the clutch, but not this time. The point from, the hit from Castillo goes as a point for the Lady Eagles, making it up 6-6 is the score. Castillo with the serve, looking for the ace, doesn't get it. The save by Abrego as they set it up this time for Alanis. That was Hernandez with the hit. Hit number 3 from Espinosa gets over the net. And the communication is key. You hear the both sides of the net communicating really well, as Espinosa gets the point over for the Lady Eagles, and they take the lead once again. 7-6 is the score here in set 4. And here comes a whistle. That means Michaela Castillo has the right to serve it over, and she does. More mistakes come, and that was Alanis with the point. For her Lady Eagles, Kayla Alanis to be exact, from the front row. And Michaela Castillo is going to get the serve once again. Being a great service here for her Lady Eagles. Another point comes and enters the scoreboard for Mission High School, as they look to be running away with this one early. Only a 3-point difference, but we get a timeout called. Actually, a substitution called, sorry. For the Lady Cougars, it's going to be number 2, Zoe Gaitan, stepping into the ball game. That point goes towards Edinburg North. And more substitutions. Ariana Gonzalez stepping back to serve. You see on your screen, entering the front row is going to be Jade Guerra. And we have Cárdenas there with the save. She just subbed into the ball game as well. They're going to set it up. Guerra with the hit. As a hit from Hernandez stays in play. And that's going to go out of bounds. Lady Cougars now within 1 once again. Staying in this ball game is what they want to do. And it all starts here with this set. Down by a lot at 1 point. Now they're back within 1. Ariana Gonzalez with the serve. 9-8 is the score. Rally going on. Gonzalez is going to set it up for Espinosa. And a double hit is going to be a point towards the Lady Cougars, and they're back up, tied up at 9. A lot of back and forth. This is what we saw here in set number 1. A lot of back and forth action. Same thing in set number 2, but then eventually the Lady Eagles just flew away with it as we get an ace from Ariana Gonzalez of the Lady Cougars after that one serve. 10-9 now as they take the lead by 1. Huge hit by the front row, or a huge block. Actually, it's going to be a point toward the Lady Cougars, and they get a timeout. This time it's Mission taking it, not the Cougars. So they got some stuff to discuss, some stuff to talk about. We'll be right back here after a message from our sponsors.
Service is attitude. How far are we willing to go to service our community, our dealership here for you, and you? Sky's the limit.
We're the Red Texans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
And here we are after the timeout. 9-11 is the score. Lady Cougars able to rally back and take the lead by 2 this time. There's Gonzalez serving it over after the break. Lady Eagles took the time to talk about some stuff. Wondering why this lead is slipping away from them. They're able to see if they're able to regroup and stay in this ball game, as they already are. The setup for Ramirez. Huge hit and the point for the Lady Cougars, make that 12 and a lead by 3. Gonzalez with the serve once again. The setup to Espinosa. Keeping it in plays Ramirez as they set it back up to her, and another point comes. And it's going to be point number 13 on the board for the Lady Cougars, as Ariana Gonzalez is just going to keep the ball rolling and keep the points coming for Lady Cougars as they try to stay in this one. Kayla Alanis with a huge hit, but is saved. O'Brien sending it over. Back to Alanis, a huge hit, blocked. Kept in the field of play, and there goes Ramirez looking for the conservative hit. As we wait to see what the officials are calling, and the point goes to Edinburg North. The Lady Eagles thought that that was in and that was their point. No one's there on that line to see it. Point number 14, there goes Gonzalez with the hit. O'Brien doing her role in the back row, keeping it in play. They set up for Alanis, sends it over. And that goes out of bounds, and the point goes back to the Lady Cougars. And Gonzalez is going to step back behind the line once again to send it over to Mission. Able to keep it in play, not enough. As that point goes back to the Lady Cougars. More substitutions coming in. It's number 9 stepping in for Edinburg, for Mission High School. That's Vianney Escamilla. Same 6 are in for Edinburg North. They set it up, Alanis with the hit. Looking to go over the net. Almost hit O'Brien's head, but it's going to be point 17. The Lady Cougars coming back in this, courtesy of Ariana Gonzalez. She's the one getting him started and keeping him going. Out of bounds once again. Lady Eagles lost their mojo here in set number 4 as it looks 18-9, a 9-point difference. We'll be right back here after the break. Lady Eagles calling another timeout here on Real Sports Live.
We are Santa Rosa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Forever Memories Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for a fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
We are Edinburg Villa and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate.
And we're back here, Real Sports Live, as a serve from Gonzalez. And the timeout looks to work wonders here for the Lady Eagles, knocking Gonzalez off of her game as they get the double-digit point going to number 10. Point number 10. And the serve for number 10 up next, Alina Hernandez. Serving it over, O'Brien saving it. Gonzalez setting it up for Guerra, not able to get it in between those candy cane stick red and white poles there on the net. It's going to be point number 11. And Hernandez is going to step back behind to serve once again over to Edinburg North. Able to keep it in play, and the point not able to get there in long enough. It's going to be O'Brien saving it as the Lady Cougars get number 19. 19-11 is the score. And back to serve is Excel Ramirez. Double hit for the Lady Cougars and a point for the Lady Eagles, making it 12. A 7-point difference. This time it's not for the it's not for the Lady Cougars, it's for the Lady Eagles. And we're going to have a substitution. Number 8, the freshman, Vanessa Espinosa, is going to be serving here. O'Brien keeping it in play as they set it up. Ramirez, third hit, gets it over. Set up for Garcia, just enough to get it back over. The block wasn't enough. As Gabriel's not able to get it, but the front row for the Lady Eagles excels and gets them number 13. 19-13 is the score. Lady Eagles need this one to stay 2-0 in district play. It's Espinosa. They got a long way to go and a short time to get there, as the Lady Cougars have 19, they have 13. But then again, anything is possible. That's Alanis with the hit. The save by Ramirez. They set it up. Gabriel gets the hit. Over, and the point goes to the Lady Cougars after a tip from the back row. That's number 20. The Mission fans don't like that one bit at all. I don't blame them. They wanted that point to stay in this game. Now only 5 points needed for Edinburg North. And 12 for the Lady Eagles. That's number 4, Gaitan, Shayla Gaitan to be exact, with the hit, the serve over, excuse me. As they set it up for Jade, get to the block. All the Lady Cougars moved up, but that was a little more powerful. Would have been to the back row, and have been a point for the Eagles. That's not the case. Still in play, Alanis with the hit, and the save by Ramirez. She gets her second shot at it and gets the kill point. Kayla Alanis keeping the Eagles in this as they're now within 6. 20-14 is the score. Another substitution. It's going to be the one that didn't want to come in, Michaela Castillo, the big hitter. But back to serve is going to be Kayla Alanis as she gets that out of bounds, and the Lady Cougars get number 21. Right now it looks like we're going to be heading to set number 5 as Stephanie Katsor steps in the game alongside Alexis Espinosa. It's going to be Katsor right there. You see her back behind the line of service for the Lady Cougars. As they set it up for Garcia, trying to get the soft serve. They were there for it, ready for it. Gabriel gets the setup, gets the hit, doesn't get the kill. It's going to be Castillo, the big hitter, being saved by the back row. That was Ramirez on the save. Garcia once again, the hit from, or the block from O'Brien. Gets him in this, and Castillo gets him the point, making that 15. Another 6-point difference is where we're at right now on the scoreboard, 21-15. And substitutions, the freshman coming back in, Jocelyn Rodriguez. We'll see if she could be of great service here for the Lady Eagles. First serve is underway for her. Trying to get the ace, doesn't get it. They set it up for Espinosa. Castillo, the big hit in the field, the play in between the white lines, and it's going to be point number 16. 21-16 is the score. We have a great one on our hands right here. Make sure you go tell everybody to tune in because we got a good one. Lady Eagles is trying to keep this, or trying to win this set here to win the whole game as a whole. The Lady Cougars only need 4 points to come out of here and take it to set number 15. Not giving out handouts here. Lady Cougars are going to fight for it. And the double hit, point. Edinburg North, 22-16 now. 8-point difference, another substitution. Gubriel is coming out. Abrego's coming in. And she's going to step back behind the line to serve for the Lady Cougars as they're 22-16, only 3 points needed. And we're going to set number 5. Serve is up and over, barely gets over the line or over the net as Ramirez looks to get him another point, but saved by Espinosa in the back row. Setting it up, Hernandez. The kill, the point for the Lady Eagles. Make that 17. More substitutions. It's going to be Zoe Gaitan coming in for the Lady Cougars as Bailey Hernandez steps back, not able to get it over the net. And the Cougars get number 23. 23-17 is a score, 6-point difference. And there's O'Brien with the serve. Set it up for Castillo, trying to find the soft spot, and she does, but the point's going to go towards Edinburg North for some odd reason that I don't know. 24-17, game point. Kaylee O'Brien looking to end it here in set number 4. Wanting to take it to 5. As O'Brien throws her life and saves it. And a kill right there. That was Ramirez, and they go to number 5, excuse me. 25-17 is the final score here in set number 4. First one of 15 after the break wins it. We'll be right back here on Real Sports Live. First of all, we're going to get the coin toss down right there at half court. It's going to be O'Brien, Kaylee O'Brien, and Elena Hernandez, the team captains. The coin flip is up. And it looks like the Lady Eagles are going to be serving first here coming out of the break. 2-2 as the set's tied up. We're going to be right back here with Real Sports Live in just a couple minutes.
Reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD. Excellence is our tradition.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
Halfway mark here. 3 minutes is what they get in between sets. We're at 1 minute and 30 seconds on the clock. That's what they have left to go. A little quick recap. Set number 1, a crazy one, 27-25. Lady Cougars ended up coming out victorious in that one. And the Lady Eagles went 2-0 in the next 2 sets, winning it 25-13, the same score on both. And now here we are in set number 4. We just finished that one. That was won by the Lady Cougars 25-17. And now here we are getting ready for set number 5 with one more commercial here from our sponsors. We'll be right back on Real Sports Live with the finale. We'll see who comes out of here victorious and who goes 2-0 in district play.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Yeah. And we're back here after the break. Set number 5 set to get underway here really soon. It's going to be the Lady Eagles serving it first. Official down in the middle under the net, making sure everyone's in the right position, making sure everyone's in. We have number 4, Shayla Gaitan, stepping into the game. First 1-15, wins it and goes 2-0 in district play. It's the freshman, Jocelyn Rodriguez, starting it off here for the Eagles, and they get point number 1 as they have all the other sets, starting it off 1-0. Always the first ones to strike here are the Eagles. Lady Cougars looking to stay, but then this one they don't want to lead to get slipped away from them. There goes Rodriguez with the serve once again. The setup, Kotsor to O'Brien. Gets a block by the big girl up front, but not enough to keep it in bounds. The point goes towards the Lady Cougars, making that 1-1. That was Castillo, not enough to get it within the white lines. It's going to be number 8 now, Maria Abrego, getting the ace, and point number 2 goes to the Cougars. 2-1, a great start for Edinburg North. Last thing the Lady Eagles want to do is put the blame on each other, because that's when things start to crumble for a team. Here we are. It was Abrego that sent it over. Keeping it in play are the Lady Eagles that set it up. Castillo with the hit. And the third hit from Espinosa gets over the net. They're going to set it up for Castillo once again. O'Brien's there with the block. And Castillo gets her point eventually. That's 2-2, tied up. First 1-15. Reminder is the victor here in tonight's District 31 6A matchup. New server back behind the line of service is number 11, Bailey Hernandez. Hasn't been able to get it over the net in recent serves, and it continues. Lady Cougars get point number 3 as they're up 3-2 now. It's going to be Kaylee O'Brien back behind, serving it over for the Cougars. They're going to set it up. Espinosa there with hit. This is going to be Espinosa now. Front row, not able to get it up in time. And the Lady Eagles get a point. 3-3 is the score, all tied up at 3. It's going to be number 13, Michaela Castillo, back with the serve. She went on her own little service run a couple of sets ago. After they won, that was set number 2, I believe. But she was back there for a while. Right now, a good rally going on between both teams. And the point's going to go to the Lady Cougars after reaching over the net, putting the hand over. The Mission Eagles fans complaining about it. And there goes trying to plead her case is Elena Hernandez, the official, getting clarification, telling her coach what's going on. We have another substitution. It's going to be Justice Cardenas stepping in as Ariana Gonzalez and Jade Guerra step in for the Cougars. It was Gonzalez with the serve over to the Eagles. And Ramirez will hit number 3, keeps it in play. As a point back to the Cougars, number 12, Maya Espinosa with the hit. And the Cougars are up 5-3 now. I don't know if you can hear the defense chants here for, or actually the Eagles. They're saying Eagles are the fans from Mission High School on their own home side. We're right under them. And the point goes back to the Eagles. That's all they needed, just a chant to get them going. And now they're within 1. 5-4 is the score here. And another substitution as Madison Garcia steps into the game, into the front row to be exact. The serve comes from Elena Hernandez to get it over to the Lady Cougar side of things. Guerra with the hit, keeping it in play as they set it up for Alanis. Garcia with the hit now, out of bounds, and the point goes to the Cougars. Another 2-point lead is where they're at. 6-4 is the score. That rhymed unintentionally. As we're getting the serve now from Excel Ramirez. Out of bounds, and the point goes back to the Eagles. Another 1-point lead for Edinburg North. Another 1-point difference here as they trail of the Eagles. This is going to be the freshman, Espinosa with the hit, barely getting it over the net, but it does. Ramirez. As Gonzalez sets it up for Guerra, looking for the point, doesn't get it, keeps it in play. They're going to set it up for Alanis now. And Cubriel is going to keep that in play. O'Brien keeps it in play now. A nice rally going on as Gonzalez sets it up. Cubriel with the hit, not able to get it over the net, but the point, or excuse me, the block by Madison Garcia in the front row ties us up at 6. We were tied up at 6 at one point in set number 3. As Espinosa gets a serve once again. Alanis unable to get it over. And for clarification purposes, it's going to be number 12, Maya Espinosa, just making sure that ball goes back over the net as they get point number 7. It's going to be number 4 coming into the game, Shaila Gaitan. She's also going to be the one back to serve here for the Cougars. And not able to get it over the net. Lady Eagles now tied up at 7-7. More substitutions. It's going to be Michaela Castillo back in the front row here for the Lady Eagles. And Cardenas sending it over, looking for the ace, doesn't get it. They set it up for Jade Guerra. And the Lady Eagles keep that one in play. As that goes out. And the point's going to go to the Cougars, 8-7 now. More substitutions. Stephanie Katsur steps into the game alongside Alexis Espinosa. I may not be able to tell the future, but the way this game is going looks like the Cougars are going to get point number 9. I was about to say that the Eagles are going to get another point to tie it up because they've been going back and forth, but we got a timeout called by Mission. They're going to get one called. 9-7 is the score. Lady Cougars are up. We'll be right back here after the break on Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable. For condo and beach house rentals, call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are the Orange Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rodo Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
And he throws it.
And we're back here. 9-7 is the score. Lady Cougars are the one to serve next. Number 6, Stephanie Katsur, to be exact. They got point number 9, and then the Lady Eagles called the timeout. So here we are. First one to 15. Only 6 more points needed for the Cougars. That may seem like not a lot, but it is a lot whenever you're going against a good Eagles team, the Lady Eagles. Don't shy away from the competition. They set it up. Castillo gets blocked by Espinosa and O'Brien. And it's going to be the point going towards the Lady Eagles. Cardenas being of assistance here. We have more substitutions. It's going to be number 4 stepping into the game for the Mission High School, Jocelyn Rodriguez. She's going to be the one stepping back behind the line to serve here as well for Mission High School. 8-9 is the score. They trail by 1. O'Brien with the mistake, and the point goes back to Edinburg, or excuse me, to Mission High School as they tie it up 9-9, and a timeout gets called by Edinburg North. We'll be right back here after another break on Real Sports Live. We're in set number 5. 9-9 is the score. Lady Eagles up next to serve.
See you later, touchdown.
We are those Fresno Lady Falcons, and this is Real Sports Live.
Aquí, en la Universidad de Texas A&M Kingsville, somos una familia. Nosotros nos apoyamos. Trabajamos juntos. Crecemos juntos. Triunfamos juntos. Nos inspiramos los unos a los otros para convertirnos en las grandes mentes del futuro. Estamos aquí para asegurarnos que tú triunfes. Aplica hoy para empezar. Es tu momento.
And we're back. 9-9 is the score. Lady Eagles to serve next. Jocelyn Rodriguez to be exact. We had a timeout called by Edinburg North after Lady Eagles tied it up at 9. Here we are. Rodriguez with the serve. Intense game. This one goes to the Lady Cougars. Alexis Espinosa to be exact, and they're 5 points away from victory. Another substitution is going to be Maddie Abrego stepping in and stepping back behind the line to serve over to the Lady Eagles here. As they are up by 1. She gets to go ahead, and she goes ahead. The serve, the setup, Castillo. Back to Abrego. There she's going to set it up for Ramirez. Trying to get the kill, and she does. A big hit right there from Excel Ramirez. 11-9 is the score. And after going down by 2 games, the Lady Cougars are rallying back. All hands on deck here are required. It's going to be Abrego with the serve once again. Out of bounds, and the point goes to Mission High School. Within 1. Still, Edinburg North still has the lead. That can get taken away from them really quickly here. It's Bailey Hernandez with the serve. And she gets it over the net this time. Not awarding a free point here to the Lady Cougars, and it's going to be Ramirez who can't keep it between the white lines. And we're tied up at 11 once again. This is a win by 2. 11-11. Hernandez stepping back behind the line, serving it over. Gaitan with the save. O'Brien with the hit. And Espinosa getting it. There's a Cougar there waiting for her. And the soft serve hit right there by Excel Ramirez. Gets him the point. 12-11 now. Lady Cougars are up. Another substitution. It's going to be Zoe Gaitan coming into the game here for Edinburg North as O'Brien hits it over. Conservative hitter. Making sure it just gets over the net. Doesn't want to do the most. She's going to set it up for Espinosa. And the setup for Castillo. Now Ramirez, a big hit, and another point. As it looks like she's going to end this one off quickly here. 13-11. 2 more points needed by the Edinburg North Lady Cougars, and a timeout gets called by Mission High School. We'll be right back here once again after another timeout and another message from our sponsors, the people that keep us going. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back here. Set number 5, 2 more points. Edinburg North up with a serve after this.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down.
And we're back here ready with the action. Lady Eagles breaking the huddle. Lady Cougars breaking the huddle. Kaylee O'Brien back behind the line of service for Edinburg North. Two-point difference in the score and 2 points needed for the Cougars to win this one. Keeping it in play is Hernandez. Gaitan with the save. Hit number 3 goes over the net courtesy of Ramirez. She sets back up quickly in the front row. And Castillo trying to find the soft spot. Doesn't get it. They set it up. Ramirez once again. A huge hit and a point. As Excel Ramirez is excelling really well here for the Lady Cougars. And they have game point 14-11. Looking to end things off, it's going to be Kaylee O'Brien looking for the last serve of the game. As she sends it over, too much power, and that point goes to the Lady Eagles, making it a 2-point difference. 4 points needed to win if they can hold the Lady Cougars from getting any more. It's going to be Michaela Castillo now with the serve. I'm on my feet, as so should everybody else be in this stadium. In the gymnasium, to be exact. The setup to Alanis, looking for the soft hit, doesn't get it. Ramirez is there. Hit number 3 from Espinosa goes over, and they're going to try it this time. The other freshman, Espinosa. For the Eagles, back to Alanis once again. And the save from Espinosa of the Cougars. They're setting it up for Ramirez, another hit, looking to end things off, doesn't. Espinosa of the Eagles gets the save. Ramirez gets her second chance. And Castillo gets the big save from the back row. And to end it, Excel Ramirez gets point number 15, and the Lady Cougars advance to 2-0, and they got a 30-minute ride back home. Feeling good about themselves with a victory. That does it. Lady Cougars win 3-2, taking it all the way to set number 5. Thank you for tuning in to Real Sports Live. I'm Brandon Guzman on the call. I hope everyone has a safe ride home wherever you're coming from, wherever you're watching. If you're watching from work, make sure you get home safe. All from Real Sports Live. I'm Brandon Guzman on the mic. Eduardo Guzman on the camera. We're signing off to you here from Mission, Texas. Lady Cougars going 2-0 in district play.